Yeah.
Ranked matchups always elevate the pressure. The heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense, particularly if that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Stanford Cardinals, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field.
Come on, Cam. The damn pouring rain.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So the Florida State Seminoles offense will be first on the attack. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Tackled at the 28. It's a pickup of 5. Seminoles have always been known for explosive, flashy, big plays, but think of guys like Dalvin Cook and the toughness that he ran with. That's on display here.
And then those guys that I think of, too, with work done, where you hand them the football and big plays can happen, and offenses have been built around that for years at Florida State, finding that guy to hand the ball to.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Bring in the heat. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. The Noles line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. So Stanford's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody
breaks into the open. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Man, who says you can't run the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels. Does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
This defense is going to have to do a better job slowing down the run. We've seen twice now in this opening drive. This guy break one. And so this defense has to do a better job at the point of attack.
And he takes it in for the score.
We're going.
Touchdown, Stanford.
Football.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he did make that extra point. No issue with the treacherous footing. On the move from inside his 5. He'll be forced out of bounds at his 21-yard line. Not the best field position you could ask for, but they'll get it started there. Bunch formation for these receivers. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Got it set up on the outside. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
The Seminoles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Tight end now in motion. From the gun, the running back has it.
Tyler, what are you doing? He's in here.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments.
There we go.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Noles will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the dope. Gets open down the middle. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the 1st. Well done.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big jump, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Smith wants to throw. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
The Cardinal will have to come up with a huge play to keep this drive going on 3rd down. He wants to change this route. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
A very short pickup there, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. At the end of the quarter, it is Stanford holding the edge. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far.
Hello.
First play of the period will be a second down.
It should be. It's supposed to be in that email. What did you say, today at noon or tomorrow at
Second
noon?
down, they'll go to the air. Nowhere close on that one as
Yeah, so it should be live. Put it up right now. Yeah, it's here for me. Yeah, just let me double check the link in the graphic.
Word.com/vote.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Okay, cool. Bye.
third down.
That would have been a big game.
Got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it.
Yeah, we're gonna get a freaking penalty.
Down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. And guys, they've come through on the first two third down tries. This one might be a little tougher. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. He can't haul it in. Incomplete. He had him on the crossing route, and he dropped it. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. That is no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Out of the chute. Quick cross to the right.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down.
Good work out.
That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Seminoles send out the punt unit. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. Smith dropping to pass. It's complete. Turning it on. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. This time they'll go to the running game. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup.
The thing I like about the slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Stanford going back to work with another first down. Right back to the well. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. It's complete to the right. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
And when this quarterback is in a rhythm, this offense is really hard to stop. You've seen that on this drive. He's 3 for 3, but they're also running the ball well. Everything they're dialing up right now is working.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Grinding and pushing his way, and man, he got behind his pads, but they get him stopped just inches away from the goal line.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Cardinal!
And the head coach is going to keep going for it on 4th down because his offense responds like that. Your coach gives you the ultimate vote of confidence. Down on the goal line, we're going for it. I believe in you guys to execute and get us in the end zone, and they pay it off. Phenomenal job up front by the offensive line. You love to see a team respond to their coach's confidence.
Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
The Seminoles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Give to the running back. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Noles injecting some attitude, throwing the spear down and declaring they're going to run the football.
Run the football, be aggressive. This is the part of the offense that, remember, it was a long time, Florida State offensive line play wasn't good enough. They got to get that physicality, that run game, if they want to be a great program again.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage, don't hurry up. Defense has to be ready.
quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Wants to go up top.
Come on.
Pocket breaking down.
Come on.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
On third down, he drops the throw. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Kick is in the air. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Smith wants to throw. Under fire. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
This time it's complete. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
No. Go see Mom.
To push the pace. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Buys a little time with his feet. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to fire on second down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there. A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound. The war chant on third down at the dope. Caught over the middle. It's Bush. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half. This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers. Snagged out of the air. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success. Smith dropping to pass. It's complete. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat.
My goodness, this offense has got it rolling. They might put up a 50-burger. This defense, they don't have any answers right now. They're going to have to figure something out.
He's looking to pass.
Come on, block.
Looking to get it in. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Stanford! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile commitment, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here. We're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
And Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
And the Seminoles have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Back to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field, and nowadays you even start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Got him downfield. The offense burns his 3rd and final timeout of the half.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. And this guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's the pressure. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Quarterbacks talk about it all the time. They love the clean pocket where they can step up, throw the football. That is not what they had. Nice job by the defense, beating the offensive line, disrupting the timing, and getting a nice clean hit on the quarterback.
Ooh.
Right
Yeah,
on
really
target
bad.
this time. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
Hero, come on. Here we go.
That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Man, it should come as no surprise we have ourselves a fun matchup in Tallahassee. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable?
The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Motion from the wideout. Smith wants to throw. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
Oh, block him.
Works
Come
ahead for a
on,
couple.
boy.
They'll stop him at the
Look at that
27.
throw. Waiting to happen.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on 3rd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Hard running there. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. The pressure is really on to put together a drive here, already down 21-zip. From the gun, running back gets to give. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Zings it complete to the right. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. They built this this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big...
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And the Seminoles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. They've got the screen set up. Oh, better look out. Into the secondary on the right. Almost took it all the way
One
there,
extra.
but it's a huge gain, and they're set up for the 1st and goal.
No touchdowns yet, but that may change very soon after that long completion by the offense. Really great route, and a nice job of looking that one in. He set his offense up now in the red zone. They're looking to score some points.
Just put him in the...
Back in motion, try to clear the picture.
Put him in there with
The
the...
snap sets up the throw.
guess,
Flips it out in the flat.
the guest
And
pecker and
not
cheese.
much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. The give to the back.
Oh, okay.
And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing, especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play up tight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
Oh, they're after him. Still working. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
All right, defense, nice job early in the game, playing well with your backs against the wall. The job's not over yet, though. This is an offense that has shown that they can go for it on 4th down, especially...
Oh, come on, pick it up, pick it up. Run it back. Oh.
He didn't get it, and what a stop by this defense to get the football back.
Yeah, and that pretty much sums up the day, man. You've been getting beat all over the place. You're trying to make the score a little bit closer, maybe fight back in, maybe get competitive. Even your field goal unit isn't performing well. It's just not your day, dog.
Use the play fake, now to throw. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back in the 16.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Finds his tight end. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. There he goes. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. They want to run it left here. He has the 1st and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
Love the play call offensively, attacking this defense in a lot of different ways. That time they used the jet sweep. They used the speed of the wide receiver to generate yet another 1st down.
Got some room headed to the goal line. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that lead.
Stanford comes up with a 1st and goal. The give. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cardinal. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
28, Florida State, 0.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your count? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far,
Wait,
not
7
a
more
lot of
minutes.
success.
It'll be second down as we open the final stanza.
Fine.
Dropping back, it's Armstrong. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Man, the sack, and this offense has just struggled. They haven't done anything right, and they got a full quarter to go. Like, they got to find something in this next quarter to hang their hat on, something to leave with some positive vibes.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort.
Bro, come on.
Makes the
Like,
grab on the right.
fucking triangle not even
Finally
work.
corralled, but not before he picked up the first down.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
How about that play on the ground? They get him out of bounds at the 34.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
It's not better.
The Knowles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Can't make the catch, and it'll be 3rd down. He had that thing and just lost his concentration.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
Wide receiver comes in motion.
What the hell?
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. He hurls one deep down the left side. Touchdown, Knowles! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
And finally, man, this offense, they have struggled all day. They've been shut out all game. Finally put a drive together, got some points on the board, got some good mojo. Maybe they can take this into next week. I know it's been a bad day, but sometimes these type of things can carry over.
And the extra point is good. A few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they wanted. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football.
Dude,
because that
come
sets up
on.
the play action. It sets up the RPO game, and then you
It's a
keep this
hold the
defense guessing.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He's got him. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on first down. Here comes the heat. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
They'll run it on the counter.
Nice.
He stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the fourth quarter with the big lead, he's still taking shots.
He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Stanford! And they take it in for 6 more points. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. They'll try to pop the draw. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball.
And this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they...
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Man, I bet the frustration meter for this offense is so high. If you can't keep your quarterback upright, it's hard to move the ball. It's hard to score points. This offensive line has not protected him at all, and that's why so...
He's going to throw deep right side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Seminoles will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity ladder. And the returner will be dragged down. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've...
It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Looking for more room. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business. This offense has it with really good field position. To throw, it's Armstrong. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long. Early, or late up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
Fires deep toward the end zone.
Oh, that was
Intercepted.
very
Big play stops the drive.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a micro.
Going the other way, and he's got room.
Oh, come on, come on, come on.
What a
Okay,
play
slow
to get
down.
inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
And right there you see the key to this football team's success. Not just offensively, they rip off explosive plays. That's why they've been winning games here as of late. They can get chunks at a time. They've got playmakers all over the field.
They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. I mean, they've just got taken behind the wood. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Defense takes a timeout with 30 seconds remaining.
Okay, I'll go pick it up. I have 30
And
seconds
the
left.
Noles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking for a man. It's Armstrong. And the defense gets loose, bringing the Heat, and down he goes again. Timeout called by the defense, 27 seconds to go. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks.
Come on.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. The Seminoles decide to punt it away. Bring it out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the returner goes down.
Down at the 36, and the Stanford offense will take over 1st and 10.
Great place to start for this offense. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Behind the
Ooh,
chains
good.
now
Drop
on
that.
2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds a man in the middle. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
Timeout, Stanford.
One more play to pad the stats. Smith dropping to pass. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.